Twinstars Athena has been open 4 days now. That's their latest Cataclysm realm, the fourth iteration of Cataclysm for them. And it's gone exactly as I expected it to. Solid opening, no problems at all. Pop, I assume, is where I thought it would be, between 2 and 3K. That's what it looked like on Saturday and Sunday. Although there's really no good way to check that since census doesn't work. I can only go by impressions taken from spot checking on population within level brackets. Here it shows Horde is greater than Alliance, and this makes absolutely no difference whatsoever since everything is entirely cross-faction. It's a progressive release server, up to 6x XP. Right now it's 6x. It's 6x until the 18th, and then it'll go back to 3x, and then up to 6x on the weekends. I think that's going to be the plan going forward. Right now it's 6x right on through till the 18th. What else do they have going on? Oh, I didn't read all this stuff in advance, and I'm finding out now. Account-wide mounts. So when you buy a mount on one tune, you have it on another. The skills for riding are automatically learned, as well as all of your spells. Those are auto-learned. You start out with a full complement of bags, just 6 slot bags, but still that helps. The realm is in pre-patch right now, so we're stuck at level cap of 80, and then on the 18th it'll be fully open, so you can get to level 85 at that point. Here's their content schedule. So 4.0.6, 3 months, 4.1, 1 month, 4.2, 4 months. Here's some important login information. I mean, it doesn't matter now. Now, if you're going to start an account there, just log in. The normal login, the set realm list. And there's other realm lists that can be used for different locations. You don't have to change this right away, and you don't even have to change it at all if your latency is fine. But here's different lists. And that one right there is for me. Login 5 is for NA. That's me, man. So that's what I'm using. And my connection, I think last I checked, it was 95 ms. So that's really good for NA. And this is really cool. They have this off-site latency test that you can take to check to see which realm list you should use to connect. The URL for that's right up top there. Now, as far as gameplay, I'm doing a bit of everything. Fishing, mining, herbing, cooking. I do all that on my druid, and with the XP rate set at 6, you could level rapidly just digging in the dirt. I mean, if that was your thing, you could easily do that. I'm also doing JC and alchemy on one tune, and tailoring and enchant on another. So I'm getting to see everything. Now the XP rates for professions is 1x, so that's going to make it. You're going to have to think about that. Do I want to level as I go, or just go ahead and get to 80? Because you could get to 80 in one day, easy. Me, personally, I like leveling as I go. This is a really fun part of the game for me, and everybody in my guild will tell me, "You're doing it all wrong. That's not the way you're supposed to do it." I mean, do it however you like, man. This is the way I like it. And this Worgen dog is sniffing all over me. Stop. Yeah, you do have to consider with the XP rates being 1 for professions and 6 for leveling. You're going to need a lot of gold. You're going to need to save up a lot of gold if you want to level that way, just buying all your mats, because they're going to be super expensive. No one's saving them up for you. I did one low-level BG, which was a laugh riot. It was so funny. Here's another thing you have to consider, though. People are leveling so fast that these low-level dungeons and low-level BGs, they're going to be, hard to come by in short order. So this has basically turned out, like I said earlier, it turned out exactly as I expected. So, it's a Kata server. Kata is just not, it has never been particularly popular. I know Whitemane's doing pretty good numbers, and there's really no way to tell how what Blizz is doing is going to affect this. I can't predict how that's going to affect private servers, particularly Cataclysm. So this is something you need to consider. If you're keen on doing low-level BGs, I'm going to guess these will be non-existent in a couple of weeks, and low-level dungeons probably won't be far behind. That's the nature of this type of server. So 4 days in, everything has been as I expected. Twinstars always makes stable realms. The pop is stable, but I don't expect it to grow. I really don't. I don't expect any. And I would never say I expect a Catus server to grow in population. It's just not going to happen. The dungeons were fine. All the professions are fine. BGs are fine. There's no major bugs. The staff is very active with dealing with bugs and also with the community. If that's important to you, having a staff that's super active, this Twinstars is always that way. They're in world chat. They deal with tickets right away. They're in Discord all the time. They actually had a hide and seek competition this past weekend. And they do stuff like that all the time. They're super involved. There's always going to be, if you're looking for a completely clean server, that does not happen in private servers. There's going to be people saying nasty things in world chat no matter which server you're on, so forget that. Aside from that, man, I don't know what else to tell you. It's a Cataclysm server. That's what it is. It's just a Cataclysm server with a lot of quality of life included. And this is about what I expect. It's going to be a 2K pop. It's going to hold steady at that, and then what Cata servers do is they bleed pop, and then they just fucking fall off a cliff with population. That's what always happens. If you're looking for a fresh server, I recommend this server. If you're looking for a Cataclysm, I of course recommend this server. Give me a shout out. My guild is Logic. You've probably seen us around on many private servers. And I'll talk to you later, dudes.